Hey folks, it's the Red, and welcome back to the Crash Bandicoot Warp No Damage Run. The fourth warp room has been opened, so let's go to the first level. It is the Sphinxinator. Come with me if you want to die. So one thing really jumps out at me as soon as you come into this level. A freaking dog on the wall! Crazy! But also, if you head down, there will be some boxes hidden just off screen. So yeah, they basically pull a high road on us here, except here we're not making blind leaps of faith in order to get across. Anyway, for our purposes, we're going to head to the right road, but don't worry, we'll see what's on the left side in a later run. For now, let's focus on getting all those boxes, shall we? Here's a new enemy. It's a tomb that comes towards you, you hit it, and then a mummy comes out. Take out the mummy, and away he goes. So yeah, we now have an enemy that takes 2 hits to defeat. But he wasn't originally going to be the first enemy that we encounter that would take 2 hits to defeat. It was actually supposed to be those wizards that we saw back in G-Wiz and Double Header. See, how those guys normally work is that when you hit them, they get knocked into their underwear, and then you hit them again to defeat them. And in fact, that is how it works in the European version of Crash Warped. For some reason, they adjusted that for the US version so that they get defeated outright with just 1 spin. Not sure why that change was, but it is. Anyway, stay here until the explosions go off, and then it will be safest to go across. Death Tornado Spin makes taking out some of these enemies a lot easier. Rather than timing your spin carefully. And I'm going to jump around these walls of crates for no particular reason to show you that there's a blue outline here! Which means that we need to come here after we've collected the blue gem in order to get that clear gem. But not to worry, there are no boxes on that path, so we can come back here whenever. Yes, I'm making this needlessly risky, but why the heck not? That's just my style, after all. Just make sure you're not walking across those while they're retracting upward. Not even when they're halfway up is it really safe to go across. I learned that the hard way. Yeah, that was risky. But why the heck not? This part's pretty fun, too. You just jump on here, then stand in the middle, and you should collect every Wumpa Fruit along the way. There we go. And now for the most important part of the level. The bonus room! What was that purple thing earlier? Whatever. Pay attention to where that question block is, by the way. We're going to need to bounce up to reach it. It's going to be a little off-screen, making it difficult to see where it is. Just wait for those boxes to get set off, and let's move forward. Bounce on this high one to reach it. It's not terribly difficult to reach, but you could miss it, so watch out for that. And then do a double jump over these TNTs so that you have a chance to get to this 1-up crate down here. You know, if you want it. That TNT can set off the extra life crate through the steel boxes here, so yeah, you do want to jump over those. And be sure to wait until this last TNT gets set off before you jump on the question crate so that you can still get credit for it afterwards. Okay, 28 out of 28, that's what you want before you step onto here. Ah, that's what we needed. That's right, the crystals, that's, like, important and stuff. And this is fun, knocking the mummy into the pit. I don't know why, it's just amusing. And goodbye to all your crates. You know, I just realized something. Jumping on this monkey right here is not unlike jumping on a classic bounce crate from Crash 2. You know, the ones that give you a single Wumpa Fruit. Except here, it's more fun. I would have been happy to bounce on more bounce crates if it was actually a monkey instead. What, don't look at me like that. I'm not a sadist. Anyway, we're almost home now. So, heading on across. No, you don't. Okay, now we've got a lot more jars to deal with, but it's made much simpler thanks to our Death Tornado Spin, so not really an issue here. Give me your delicious wampas. Don't judge me. I guess his friend decided to flee already. Whatever. Anyway, set off the nitros, all 5 of them, and here's our gem. So, we're all good here. For now, at least. So here we are at the Sphinx of Charlie Brown in order to show what is on the left path. This is the one that has no boxes on it. As you can see, we have a pretty gaping hole here requiring a slide jump, double jump, and a Death Tornado Spin to make it all the way across. Makes good use of your abilities there, I should say. And yeah, you could bet things are going to be a little more dangerous here, but as you could tell from our initial run of this level, we don't actually need to come this way for the boxes, because there are no boxes on this path. None that we have to hit anyway. Careful of this oil here, it does speed you up a little bit, and that could catch you when you approach that hole there. I probably should have hit that also. Okay. As soon as you hit this button, immediately start going across, otherwise you're going to get crushed. And yeah, we have iron checkpoint crates so that we don't have to come this way again, and also 4 1-ups. Not in boxes, of course, so yeah. There's one potential motivator to come in this direction, and here's where the paths meet up. So, that's what's going on over here. And so, there's our crystal, and our gem. But there's still one more to be collected, and that's going to require the blue gem, unfortunately, so we'll come back here once we have it. But for now, we're going to have a look at some outtakes, and be sure to join us next time as we take on the next level. Oh my! Well, things are going to get pretty interesting. So, see you next time for Bye Bye Blimps. See you then. I hope. Oh, well. Thought I could walk through that while they were retracted. Guess not. And now we've got 2 monkeys to deal with. Oh, dang it. So as you can see, we have quite a gaping hole here, requiring a slide jump, double jump, and a Death Tornado Spin in order to fall into the pit and not make it across. Good! You will speed up a little bit, and that could cause you to fall into the pit. And, well, that was bad.